Hi, Gita. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Very happy to see
Yeah,
that you are in this session. Welcome to this session. Okay.
thank you, sir. Thank you
Right.
so much. I'm really delighted just having this session with you.
Thank you very much. Right. So let us introduce ourselves. I'm Titus. I have been a teacher most of my life, and I have been on this platform for the past 8 to 9 months, and now I'm connecting you from Kerala. Gita, please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir, sure. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Geeta Thakur. I reside in Uttarakhand, Kashipur. As far as my qualification is concerned, so I am M in English and I am a teacher in a private school. I love
Mhm.
reading book, listening to music, and yoga is my core of interest. That's little bit about me.
Wonderful. You are like an English teacher who has put it very clearly. Every bit is clear. So yoga is my core of.
But excuse me, sir, I'm
Yeah.
not an English teacher presently. I have been teaching GK and maths since many years. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. So are you happy GK and maths for many years, right?
Yeah. Previously, I used to teach English as well, but currently I am taking GK and maths.
GK and maths. And then, very good. Are you in a government sector or are you in a private school?
I'm in a private sector.
Private sector, private school. Okay. How many students are there? What is the student population in your school?
Yeah. Ratio is good in each class. We can say 30 to 1.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Altogether, how many? Altogether. That is a class population. What about the student population of the whole
Uh,
school?
altogether 900 plus.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's a big school. Yes, good. And then who motivated you
Yes.
to be a teacher, to become a teacher?
Yes, actually, I am passionate about this job. I am doing my dream job.
Mm-hmm.
When since my childhood, I want to be a teacher only. That's why I can say that I am on the in right profession. And
Okay.
when it comes to my teaching, so I have just started teaching. Just completed my graduate from school.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Then that's great. How about your parents? Were they at any point in life, any time in life, were they source of inspiration for you?
Actually, yes, my parents, my father is no more now, but my mother is here.
Mm.
And when it's come to them, so they are not literate, they were not educated. Only
Mm-hmm.
I was the single girl in my family. I belong to a middle class family, and I was the single one who has
Okay.
been taught. Actually, I belong to that kind of middle class family where child education is not being supported. But it
Uh-huh.
was my efforts only that I have just completed my BA, and after my marriage, all credit goes to my husband that he made me done DLED and MA English,
Uh-huh.
everything. Yes.
Wow, that's right. That's great. And then what about your husband? What is he? What profession is he?
Yeah, my husband is a farmer and I'm
Mhm.
proud of him. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, that's great. Even my father was a farmer for so many years, and I still look
Mm,
upon him as my role model. Not only in one
really.
way or one thing, but for everything that today I am, I owe to him. Certainly, Geeta, very happy to know that. And then, um, how are you? How many? You said you have been teaching for so many years, and then, are you a YouTuber, by the way?
Yes, sir, I am. Uh,
You are. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. That's fine. I just suspected that if at all you are. Okay, great. Yes. And I tell you today, this morning, I had a session with somebody from West Bengal, and he is from um, Midnapur district. I think Poor Midnapur district or something like that. He said to me that he is the only literate person in his village to the extent that he has completed PhD. And today he is a PhD holder, and he is rather, not rather, very proud of that and very happy to be one, somebody like that from his village. Yes, and he is now out there to help out everybody in the village. He tells me that he wants to do a lot of things for his village people. So I think the more
Hmm.
we are educated, or the height of our education leads us to give out to the community the best that is possible. I think that giving back to the
Yes.
community is of much importance. How many times have you come across people who try to give back to the community, um, like by way of this service, that service, and all that, for all the education, for all the love that the community has given them?
Really, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, uh, when it comes to education, so I have great respect towards education, and I think
Hmm.
that education is right to everyone. Uh, in my family, I am the single one that
Hmm.
who has just got this much education and working as
Hmm.
well and doing something or the other for myself.
Hmm.
Since starting, I just want to be self-independent. That's why I started taking tuition after doing my inter class, 12th.
Oh, oh.
And since then,
Okay.
I am just teaching continuously. Before marriage, also I used to teach, and after marriage, it's been 15 years that I have been teaching in this school on regular basis. Yes.
Okay, for 15 years. And then how do you
Yeah.
feel that you're giving back to the community something from your side, right? Each time we teach, although we are paid, we still feel that we are able to give back to the community in one
Yes.
way or the other, by forming, by molding, by shaping the young minds that are given to us.
Hmm.
Yes, I think that is a great job. And then how do you, what is your, you said you were an English teacher a few years ago, but now you are not. How come? What happened in between? How come you have
Yeah, actually,
left English?
I teach spoken English online, but when it
Mhm.
comes to offline, so before
Okay.
marriage, I used to teach English up to class 8th. But since
Mhm.
I have joined a school here after my marriage, so there
Mhm.
are already teachers that are PGTs in English. So they
Mhm.
haven't left. They are also with the same city. So that's why, and I don't want to change my school because it is on the walking distance that is convenient to me. Even my
Ah,
both the sons also join school with me. So that is the part. Otherwise, I can teach anywhere as well. Yes.
all right. So how do you manage this spoken English? Do you have a coaching center, a
No,
spoken
I
English coaching
don't have
center?
any. No, I don't have any coaching center. Actually, I take tuition classes, and apart
Mhm.
from that, I teach my sons as well. And when
Mhm.
it comes to spoken English, so I provide some classes to beginners. In this way, I am just
Mhm.
fulfilling my quest of learning English. Actually,
Right.
back in days, it was my emotions that until I am completing any grammar exercise, I am not going to sleep. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
this is the condition. So I'm passionate about this language, so I'm practicing it. Even though I have been living in village this time,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
for the sake of my spoken English, I have
Mhm.
created my own atmosphere, and I'm
That's
loving
good.
it.
Yeah, people say that we need to create an ambience where there is no the right ambience is not
Hmm.
there. We need to create an environment where the right environment is missing. And so it is up to us to create that space for us to keep going towards the direction of our goal. And one day we are able to achieve our goal. Yes, in your case, the most fluent English speaker that you want to become. And so many people are doing this. And I'm very happy
Yes.
actually when people say that they don't give up. They continue. They continue to show resilience in spite of difficulties, in spite of problems, in spite of troubles. They simply forge ahead. And then,
Hmm.
so how is Kashipur in Uttarakhand? Is it a place where
Yes.
lots of people are interested in English? Do they all speak in English, or is there a real
No, sir.
passion for
Actually,
English?
Kashipur is also a town type. Okay.
Hmm.
Kashipur is
Hmm.
also a town, and in that town only there is my village, my small place, but it is really
Hmm.
very sweet and
Uh-huh.
adorable place for me.
Yes,
And
yes.
when it comes to means climate, so here
Mhm.
climate is quite good and pleasant because I'm not living in hilly area, I'm living in
Mhm.
plains, but
Mhm.
because of this state weather is always full of what to say means
Yeah.
sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's not so hot, it's moderate,
Oh.
so
Mhm.
it's really pleasant.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, that is great. So that's good. But then how about the English, passion for English among people? Are there lots of people who speak English? In my area, yes, there are lots of people who are interested in speaking English and they do speak English. But sometimes I feel that we are limited only to grammar. Most of us run for grammar perfection and we leave aside the spoken English very much. We don't care so much for the spoken English. But
Yeah,
afterwards,
actually
when we are very, very close to an
hmm,
interview or a test or something like that, suddenly we realize, oh my, I need to increase my fluency and then my spoken English. How about the situation there?
yeah, actually, when it comes to school, so everyone is speaking English because we are supposed to speak in English. But
Mm-hmm.
out of school, if I talk about my place or my town, so
Hmm.
there you would find very counted people that can be count on fingers that who are just practicing or speaking English. So that's
Hmm.
why there is no atmosphere. That is the
Hmm.
reason that I made English conversation on every single day with different YouTubers so that I can provide practice to me. Yeah.
Yourself, right? Wonderful. There are people who create environment, as I said just a while ago, who create that right ambience to speak English.
Hmm.
And one such environment is um, students of a particular university. I know of a
Yes.
particular university, and that particular university started something called the students' wing of the university that reaches out to the we don't say villages, but that reaches out to various schools, those who are
Hmm.
interested in holding such reach out programs. And one reach out
Hmm.
program um, they started is what is it called? It is called Youth Leadership Program. The
Okay.
graduates who are doing these graduation programs, they put aside 2 days a week, 3 hours each day to spend with the kids of one school or the other that invites them to conduct this program. And it is a program that
Yes,
runs
sir.
for about that's a program that runs for about 7 weeks, 2 months, where they
Hmm.
introduce students to, especially youth leadership program. Yes, leadership skills are imparted. At the same time, spoken English is also taught. And they are taught in such a way that these children are given prepared speeches and what do you say, spontaneous speeches, extempore speeches. And these
Great.
children come up, they learn and all. So this is something that is this something possible in some of the schools in your area? Or is this a good idea at all?
Yeah, actually, when it comes to my area, so there are only three schools, two are government and one is my private one. Yes. When it comes to spoken English, so here also time to time means once yearly any workshop is being conducted by
Mm,
those authorities that provide spoken classes. But
mhm,
but that is only for the fixed time, no? So that's why mostly people or children and teachers
Mm,
also think that that this is a great platform that we are learning here, and we get
mm,
sometimes we get certification as well. But what
mhm,
about the result? If you are getting certification, you are learning language, you are practicing for 1 month or for a few weeks, but after
mm,
that, if you are not implementing it on daily basis, means if
mhm,
somewhere if we are not consistent, so we can't go through in long run.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, I take your point. Actually, I understand your point. I understand your concern. But at the same time, as teachers, we are, is it not our duty to sow seeds of that longing, that interest, that
Yes,
desire for something more that we can all do for our society? And at least
really.
we may not be big sowers, but at least we could sow some seeds. And who knows, some of them might reach rich harvest or reap rich harvest one day. Some
Yes,
of our
sir.
students themselves.
By
So,
encouraging
Geeta.
them in natural manner,
Mm,
we can just express in front of them as a role model,
mm,
and we can work upon their fluency and how to speak and how to face the word. If we just
mhm,
want to make them ready for real world, suppose
mhm,
if after school or colleges they are just going for interviews and to do any job, if they
mhm,
are able to speak in English, so they would find themselves that they are on the right track, and somewhere whatever education they have got in their school or colleges,
mm,
they are
mm,
for the welfare of others as well. And
mm,
in private schools, though it is giving in the form of sometimes myself presentation and
mhm,
discussions, topic discussions,
mhm,
and
mm,
so many things are there that are being provided in the
mhm.
terms of spoken English time to time.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know how feasible this is going to be. This is another suggestion which I have seen it working. People like you, teachers, they get together, they form a group, and they could be called as motivational speakers. And maybe you could simply name it as camps and seminars, and you could approach the responsible people in responsibility, and tell them that you are willing to conduct a 2-day program or a 1-day program in some of the schools or some of the education centers or other centers of learning, where you would go and you would be there the whole day, just like school day, one day from morning till
Hmm.
afternoon or evening. Uh, and then there you impart, maybe you would give them certain particular topics. Maybe one topic could be success, another topic could be failures in life, and another topic could be the Indian heroes who have come across, who have overcome lots of hurdles in life and today have become successful. Mm, Something like that. I don't know, Geeta, but this has worked in some schools in the northeastern India where I worked for a long time. We formed a team like this, and it was called the Youth Animation Team. And we were invited to various schools, for about 20 schools at one go. We would be going to, and we would be staying overnight for 2 days or 3 days, and then we would spend those 2 days or 3 days that we have literally exposing them to a number of
Hmm.
topics that the young people of our country are interested in, or young people of any country are
Yes,
interested
sir.
in. And this became a very successful program, and we were invited over and over again, say after 3 months, every 3 months or so. In the beginning, maybe one day, then maybe a 2-day program, then once again a refresher program, something like that. What do you say, Geeta? Is there any scope?
Really, sir, this is really a conspicuous approach, and we can go with that, and it would be good for our future generation, means our small kids as well as middle kids, also those who are studying in middle classes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it bears
Really,
fruit
and we
actually.
can think about that. Yes, if
Yeah.
we are really interested, so by making some meetings, we can go through with this
Yeah,
spoken activities. Yeah.
today we are all out for what shall
Hmm.
we say, um, expanding our knowledge of English. A number of people out
Yes.
there are interested in improving their fluency, increasing their fluency, improving their communication skills. And
Hmm.
this morning, for example, this morning or yesterday, I got a learner who said, Titus, I just want to. He is actually working in Saudi Arabia. He is not holding a big job, a white collar job. He has a very menial job, in fact. And he told me, I'm interested in joining English Yari. Why? You know why, sir? Because this has been my passion ever since I was small. And today I'm in a position, I get a little extra salary here in Saudi Arabia. He is from
Hmm.
one of our states in India. And he said, I get a little extra here, but that little extra that I get, I would like to invest in becoming proficient in the learning of
In
this
this
language
language.
and slowly to become proficient in this language. So passion is there, and he is even willing to go out to the extent that he is able to pay even the little that he is able to make there. From the little that extra he is able to make, he is willing to pay for his what shall we say, desperately, passionately interested in learning English or any other subject.
Your voice is breaking, sir. I'm not able to hear.
Right? Have you come across, how is it now? Can you hear me now? Am
Yeah,
I
it's
audible?
fine now.
That's
It's
fine.
fine now.
Sometimes it just goes like that without my permission. My voice, what shall we say, goes
Okay.
totally inaudible. And so, Geeta, I have been, no, I just want to tell you that there are possibilities like this man from Saudi Arabia who wants to spend a little from his extra earning that he makes there for
Hmm.
investing in more learning. He wants to learn. He's only a class 10 man. He's only a class 10 employee there. He's working as a in one of the what shall we say, not so great job, but he's working, he's happy, but his desire is to, his passion is to improve his English further. And one day I asked him, what is ultimately you are interested in? He said, ultimately I want to become so proficient in this language that I want to become a tutor on any language learning platforms. Have
Hmm.
you come across people like him? Have you come across people like him?
Actually, on YouTube only, I have just gone through this kind of person who is just doing something or the other to learn this language, and so that they can do best in both the field at his workplace and in society as well. So there are many.
Okay.
It depends that how eagerly, how anxiously, and how honestly you are just putting efforts into learning.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. I think these people are filled with such enthusiasm and such vigor and such
Yes.
interest, such passion that they
Hmm.
they they set no limits in learning this language. Of late, I have not seen this say 5 years ago, but then now there is so much of interest in learning this language to the to a deeper level, and that's really helping them. Yes. So, Geeta, I don't know. Maybe you could take that seriously, forming a little team of you teachers, two or three of you, and then
Hmm.
reaching out. And then it will also be something that is paying. Actually, they should be able to pay you, pay a team like that. It's not you, but anyone who is interested in doing that should be
Hmm.
able to reach out under camps and seminars or youth animation programs or youth development program, where we are able to go not only with this English, but under the guy under in English becomes a part of that. Public speaking becomes a
Yes.
part of it, and spoken English becomes a part of it. And with that, we are able to reach out to maybe to spend some time with the youngsters of our states, of our schools. Because if in schools
Yes.
we
Actually,
can
sir,
give them show them the right path, then things will be better. Yes, Gida.
yes, for sure, I'm going to contemplate on your thought, your idea. It is really remarkable. And I would say if I just go through with this idea, it would be beneficial for me. Uh, yes, that is.
Yeah, yeah. So, Gita, let me tell you, actually, you do speak very well, and I'm happy about the way you speak. I'm happy about the way you are able to
Thank you so
communicate.
much.
You know, your accent and your intonation and your pronunciation of words, everything is fine. Maybe except something, sometimes what happens to us is that we give a little extra emphasis on the last word of, it's not the syllable that I'm talking about, the last word of every uh, last word of every
Sentence.
sentence that we speak. It's not the last word again, the sentence. What I mean is every word that we speak, we try to get into a habit that is giving, makes the very last letter of the word clear. Like, for example,
Okay,
last
okay.
and then many times I've been trying to do that. So I think that has to be avoided a little. I mean, that's only a
Yes,
little trace of that is there. That could be avoided.
yes,
Yes.
sir.
Give
Actually, sir, here I would say yesterday it was my demo session with
it.
Reshma ma'am. She was
Mhm,
also giving me this feedback that at my last sentences there is a sound that I have to
mhm.
reduce.
That's exactly the thing. Right now,
Yes,
you
yes.
told me that, see, that should not be there. That, see, that's what I mean exactly. I think she got you correctly.
Okay.
Yes, Geeta, thank you very much for joining this session. And indeed, it was a great time being with you. Hope you got something from this session.
Thank you, sir.
Wish you
It
all the
has
best.
been really valuable for me. Thank you so
Right,
much.
Geeta. All the best to you. Yeah.